And then there is no section C4 in your data pack, and that's because there's no new formulas, right? Okay, so we've got standing waves, right? You got to be able to draw these and think about them, right? So for a both ends fixed, both ends fixed is Bef, right? So this thing will oscillate like this. Let's do it correctly, right? So the fundamental is the guitar string goes up, and then a half a cycle later it's down, and then it goes up. The next one is got two humps, right? So it's up. Right. The next one is three humps. So it's harder to do. Don't laugh at my standing waves, right? So this is the first harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic, right? Okay, um, and you can do these things. Remember, that's a quarter wavelength, right? So the length of this thing is, in this case, two quarter wavelengths, right? The length here is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is two quarter wavelengths, right? The length here is four quarter wavelengths, or that just is a wavelength, right? This one is six quarters, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So half a football is a quarter wavelength, right? The length here is six quarter wavelengths. And this guy does, this guy does, let's say this is 100 hertz, this is 200 hertz, this is 300 hertz, okay? The same thing if we have both ends open, which of course you can't do that with a string, but you can do it with a flute or a trumpet or something like that. Is a both ends free, right? So the end that's in your mouth is open. The end of the horn that's away from you is open, right? So you have an antinode. This is an antinode. This is a node. This is an antinode. Right? So understand that what the air is doing here is it's moving in and out of the ends. In the middle, there's a spot where the air isn't moving, which is weird. You can put powder in a tube like this and blast, get it to resonate in this mode. The powder will settle out here. You can see where the nodes are. Whoops. Keep doing that. Can't do that. Powder will settle out in little piles, right? So this is the first harmonic. Here's our second harmonic. Right, so here's this guy. And this is the exact same math here. This is two quarter wavelengths. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 quarter wavelengths, right? So this works for that, right? And then this guy is partway in, one in the middle. You draw your own. If you're laughing at me, don't laugh at me. Right, so this is going to be six quarter wavelengths. One there, one there, one there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarter wavelengths, right? And so again, this guy will go one times the frequency, two times the frequency, three times the frequency, right? But then if you have one end fixed, and this is like a pan pipe, or those organ pipes that you see that have like the little sounder tube is on the top, right? Ordinary organ pipe, right, is like, it's got that little hole that does this, right? And the top is open, right? But the other ones, just look at pipe organs, right? Some of them are like little boxes. The top is sealed off like this, and it's got a thing down here, but the top is sealed, I think. Or maybe the sounder is on the top. I don't remember. All right. Anyway, this guy does this, right? So it's got, that's the fundamental. So air just literally moves in and out of the end of this. Here it can't move because it's fixed, right? This guy does this, looks like the Jesus fish, right? And this guy goes, right? And this, in this case, L is equal to 1 quarter wavelength. Here it's 3 quarter wavelengths. And then this is 5 quarter wavelengths. So if this is 100 hertz, right, this one's going to be 300 hertz. This one's going to be 500 hertz. So just remember that this one skips harmonics, I believe. And I think I taught it wrong, and I'm not going to say right now. Like there's terminology, which one's a harmonic and which one's not. But I think the correct thing is that this one doesn't have a second harmonic, but it does a third, doesn't have a fourth, has a fifth. That could be wrong. Okay. But anyway, the important thing is you should be able to draw these, think about these, right? Understand that this one goes, these go 100. If the fundamental is 100, right? And this one's 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. And that's the ordinary series that we have. Like if you play taps on a trumpet or something like that, or a bugle, right? You're just playing these allowable modes, right? This one, a panpipe, skips the even ones. It can only do the odd ones, which is kind of cool. Yeah, standing waves. Wow, where's my thing there?